Hi all, welcome back. This episode is a bit of a catch up. It's been quite a long time since the last video, and in this episode it's back in December, and I do a whirlwind 4-day trip to Grenada just to check on the boat, make sure it's still standing, and do a few sort of maintenance jobs. So here we go. So here I am 24 hours before lift off, just packing up some things to go to Grenada with me. This is the all the new seat covers I've had made. They're made actually, it's very out of a very strange sort of stiff material. I still like the material I had before, but I think they're semi-waterproof. So I've put all these poppers on these ready. So I'll be able to stuff the cushions in and see if they fit okay. The bottom of the bag I'm taking here is the bottom of the tender that had a leak in it. I took it out and brought it home because I thought it was easier to have it repaired at home. Got the binoculars that I brought home for use on Mini Mojo, which need to go back. There's a big flashlight there. This is a new portable VHF that I bought for Mini Mojo, which has a built-in GPS on it as well, and then a few sort of repair bits and pieces, and I've also got the Q flag that I brought home as well. Other bits and pieces I'm taking, there's some spares here of the little poppers for the cushions. These are the air freshener units for the loos on the boat, the heads. Can't get them over in the Caribbean very easily, so I thought I'd take some of those over. There's a spare set of filters here. In here there are the oil seal sets for the sail drive, because I'm going to ask them to do that. That's what that is. Here is a gas detector. Part of my spontaneous debacle was that the boat needed to be declared as having a gas detector, so I'm going to plug that in. It's 240, but I've got 240 on the boat with the inverter, so that should be fine. Some antibiotics here that I brought home last time I came, so I've checked the expiry date on them, and it looks like they expire, I get in focus, in 2026, so they're fine to go back out again. Those particular ones are for chest infections. I've then got a spare carburetor for the outboard. These are some connections that I bought for the solar panels. So I ripped the last ones off. There is a key for the boat, a little tool for fitting the things. That's the thing that broke. I put a new stainless steel spring in it. It's on the head sail. There's a spare engine there. Some syringes. That's for the spare rubbers for the jib track. Self-tapping jib track. And there are some bits and pieces there. So yeah, that's all the stuff that I'm taking out here. And also this is a new seal which I bought for the fridge, because the fridge has got the seal on it is split, so that was quite important to get a new one of those. So hopefully all that lot has got to go in there. So that's my job for today, is to try and get it packed up. So yeah, it's a pretty cold morning, Gatwick Airport. Just going to check in. Yeah, it's just around Gatwick. It's pretty chilly this morning. There was an accident on the motorway, so half an hour late, but I left myself plenty of time. So, should be fine. It's now 8 o'clock, flight's at 10, so I've got 2 hours. Well, good morning. It's now Thursday morning. This is my trusty steed that I picked up at the airport last night. By the time I finally got bags and through immigration, it was pitch black and an absolute nightmare driving this car on Grenadian roads with cyclists with no lights on and pedestrians in the middle of the road. and a car I wasn't familiar with. It's an absolute nightmare, but it was only a 15-minute journey, 20-minute journey, so yeah, it was fine. So yeah, following morning, have a little walk around the Radisson Beach, which is over there. It's all quite nice. So yeah, stuck here for the next 4 days. Tough life. So this is my first view of the hotel in daylight. See, it's a bit cloudy over there, but it's got a nice pool set up, and if you turn it around you can see out to sea. So it's a great position. The only disadvantage is it's full of Americans. There you go, can't have everything. Yeah, and here on the beach. You can see down that way, and over that way is St George's, and I think somewhere there's a cruise ship in at the moment. So I'm just trying to suss out something for dinner tonight, and this is closed up at the moment, but it's the beachside bistro, and it looks quite interesting, so I think I'll give that a try tonight. I'm just on my way to the marina. Following the sat nav, I've come cross country following the school bus which stops every 2 minutes to pick kids up. The road condition is absolutely terrible. It's raining, and yeah, I'm not sure where I'm going. Anyway, hopefully we'll get there. So here we are, back on the boat with old Mojo on the hard. Just had a good look around. Everything seems okay. It's a bit of a tidy up. Got a bit of work to do, the anti-fouling, props, sacrificial anode, stuff like that. But yeah, the purpose of the visit is just to make sure all that stuff gets done. And I'm just going to go and see if I can find the spray hood and the bimini, which were treated by a chap here. So see if I can recover those. So I've just fitted the cushions, and here they are, new cushions, which look pretty nice. Also wash the decks as well. Wash the decks. That's about it. It's pretty hot, it's about 30 degrees. And that's what we're doing about. There's a lot of faffing. A lot of faffing. But yeah, doing a few jobs. Waiting for a chap to come and see me about the anti-fouling, but said he'd come this morning, but it's the Caribbean, and sort of whenever really. So back on the boat today. Just recovered the bimini and the spray hood over there from the sail makers. They claim to have washed it, but there's still lots of mildew in it, and they've re-waterproofed it. So see how we get on. I'm just trying to put it back up and do the wiring, because the wiring here that runs up here, along there, and down there is the wiring for the solar panels, and they feed through the bimini. So I'm just trying to do that at the moment. So see how we get on with that. Just could do with a bit of shade, to be honest, because it's absolutely tipping it down first thing it was, and now sun's come out and it is chuffing warm. So from one to the other. So back on board, still on the hard. As you can probably tell from my condition, it's pretty hot. It's about 30 degrees, and probably a bit warmer inside actually. Just on my last day at the boat really, sorting out a few bits and pieces. So behind me here, you can see, oops, sorry, you can see some corrosion on the right hand side of the porthole there, and I think there's been some sea water ingress there, so I've marked it for them to have a look at and see if they can maybe take the Perspex porthole off and rebond it and repair that. And then up here On the ceiling we have one of the hatches up top, which appears to be leaking as well, because I'll put this container down here, but it's been leaking onto the table. Here it's been leaking onto the table and then down into the bilges. So yeah, I'm hoping they will sort that out for me as well. And then I brought with me an oil seal kit, which I've left on the chart table, left on the chart table here. And then there's 2 pots of paint to repaint the prop and the sail drive. And this also fell off, which is one of the handles for one of the side windows. So I'm going to ask them to put that back on as well. You can see also that the batteries have been up. This is the new battery bank that I had put in last year, you probably remember. It looks in okay condition. I have tested the voltage on each one of the batteries, and they're about 12.6, so they're fine. Reconnect them, recharge them before we start the but they're actually disconnected, so they shouldn't lose any charge at all. So yeah, that's where we are today. I've got a bit of cleaning to do, a bit of sorting, and I don't think I'll have a late one because it's just a bit hot really. I might sit and have lunch and a beer here before I head back. But yeah, I don't think I will have I don't think I'll have a late one. Yeah, I thought I might just give you a little bit of a 360 from the boat yard. Out there you see the sea, which looks pretty nice and inviting. Little few boats got moored out. They've got some mooring buoys here, so they're moored out on there. They've also got you can't see it 'cause it's behind all the boats there, but they've got a little sort of concrete jetty which comes out from the office here, but it's pretty swelly, to be honest, and well, not that advisable really for an overnight stay. So trying to weigh up whether I stay on that or mooring buoy when I come back, so I'm going to be here for a night. Well, I'm waiting for Mark to arrive. I arrived the day before him. So yeah, the other thing I had, which was a bit of a semi-disaster, was this, which is the cables for the solar panel. So I had to take the connectors off. I've got some new connectors for them, so that's not a problem. But I took photos of them before I took them apart. But what I didn't do is I didn't label them in terms of whether they're left or right. So I've got 4 cables, and if I jumble them up, I'll end up with the wrong negatives and the wrong positives. So I'm thinking that the 2 longest ones probably go somewhere and the 2 shortest ones probably go somewhere, but not entirely sure of that. I think I'm going to leave them for the moment, and when I come back I'll do a continuity test to see which wire is which. I think that's probably the best solution. But yeah, I need to get the solar panels up and wired up again when I come back. Other than that, the boat's not in bad condition. I washed down the decks the other day, and yeah, a few bits and pieces. I have got the life raft back again, which is all serviced. That is $1,000 US later. It's absolutely ridiculous. It cost 800 quid to buy that in the UK. It cost $1,000 to have it serviced over here. It's absolutely crazy. You might as well throw it away and buy a new one. But anyway, I'm here, it's here, so I didn't have much choice. So it's serviced in the UK is about 350 quid, I think. But as with everything out here, it is chuffing expensive. Just got to suck it up and not stress about it too much. So on the cards for today, I'm going to try and clean out the shower drains, because they look like they're pretty skanky, to be honest. And I brought some bleach with me, And what else have I got to do today? Tidy up the boat a bit before I leave, stash the life raft, and I can't think of much else, to be honest. So yeah, shouldn't be that long really. I've bought a few provisions as well, which are long life provisions. So there's no shop within miles of here when I come back. So yeah, just got some long life milk which lasts for a couple of months. So I'll do when I come back, and also essential provisions. I've got some beers because yeah, have them on board. Everything else I'll have to sort out when I get back. There's a few tins of stuff that I left on board when I left, so some of that may or may not be usable. We'll see. Yeah, but this is something that I brought out with me, which is a spare carburetor for the outboard, which is over here. I had a problem last year with the carburetor not working properly. I'm just noticing this gasket is actually not in properly anyway, but I am nevertheless going to attempt to change this carburetor, and then I shall take the old one home and see if I can repair it, because I couldn't get the jet out before. I needed a vice, so we'll see how we get on. Well, that's me signing off from Grenada Marine. Mojo in the background there. So my trusty steed just there. It has rained biblically today, pretty much non-stop. Sun's now out, but it has rained a lot this morning, so it's hampered work a bit, but I've got the stuff I needed to get done. Nothing left to do, so I've done Thursday, Friday, and today's Saturday here. Sunday flight tomorrow afternoon, so I've got to get to the airport about 3, so I'm not going to bother coming back here tomorrow. Just going to have a chill by the pool before I go home, and next time I'm here will be to launch in January and travel up to Antigua. So that's my next chapter in the adventure.